Hugh Hefner paid $75,000 to be entombed next to Marilyn Monroe, but that's hardly the grossest part of this story. Playboy founder Hugh Hefner died back in 2017 at the age of 91, and his body was placed in a crypt next to Marilyn Monroe at the Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery. According to the LA Times, Hefner had purchased the drawer back in 1992 for the price of $75,000. He said at the time, "I'm a believer in things symbolic. Spending eternity next to Marilyn is too sweet to pass up." Monroe, who died in 1962, obviously didn't get a say in the matter, and as NPR writes, he might not have been her first choice. You see, Hugh Hefner made Marilyn Monroe the first ever cover model and centerfold of Playboy magazine. But that was another decision that wasn't her own. In 1948, Marilyn Monroe was struggling to become an actress, so she posed for some nude photos because she was broke and needed to make a car payment. Photographer Tom Kelly paid her $50 for the 2-hour shoot. He then sold the photos to Western Lithograph Company, who turned them into a calendar. Then in 1953, Hugh Hefner bought the rights to the photos from Western Lithograph, just as Monroe was ascending to fame, and he used them to launch his new magazine. The first issue of Playboy touted on its cover, first time in any magazine full color, the famous Marilyn Monroe nude. Playboy became a hit, but Marilyn Monroe was never paid more than the original $50. "I never even received a thank you from all those who made millions off a nude Marilyn photograph," she reportedly told her friend George Barris. Hugh Hefner and Marilyn Monroe never met in life, so kind of odd that Hefner is now entombed next to Marilyn Monroe. But that story isn't even the only controversy surrounding Marilyn Monroe's tomb. In 1986, entrepreneur Richard Poncher was entombed in the drawer directly above Marilyn Monroe, face down, as per his dying wishes. In 2009, his widow tried to move him and sell the drawer. It went for $4.6 million on eBay, but then the payment fell through, and Poncher is still there, face down over Marilyn.